Every day, there are paths of hardship. When hunger's familiar ache returns and disaster steals yet another home. When jobless hands tremble with worry. When the fields lie barren and still. When uncertainty makes the way unclear. Hope walks in. It reaches out a gentle hand and whispers, "You are not alone." Through Convoy of Hope's integrated programs, the poor, the suffering, and the overlooked are finding new paths to thrive rather than just survive. Through our Children's Feeding Initiative, we ensure hundreds of thousands of kids receive nutritious meals every school day, fueling their bodies so they can walk toward a brighter future. And in 2026, our new food manufacturing and packaging center will help us feed more children than ever before with nutritious, culturally relevant meals ready to reach communities in the US and worldwide. But it doesn't stop there. Our ultimate goal is to provide the bread of life and living water to the least, the last, and the lost, so they'll walk with Christ and be forever changed. Hope walks in through practical solutions. We empower women to find their stride, train farmers to cultivate new opportunities, and engage communities to walk alongside their neighbors. We're intentional, multifaceted, and focused on the root causes of poverty. We walk with churches, businesses, and civic organizations to ensure that hope is accessible and sustainable. When disaster strikes and communities are paralyzed, our teams are already on the move. Disaster relief is the fastest walk we take, providing food and essential supplies to neighbors in desperate need, helping them take the first steps toward rebuilding. Since 1994, our wide network has served over 300 million people because we don't just deliver supplies, we deliver hope. The hope that tomorrow will be better than today. Join the movement. Walk with us to ensure that poverty is stopped in its tracks. And hope walks in.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning, church. My name is Dan. Super thankful to be here. Thank you for having me. I live out in Springfield, Missouri, but I'm actually from Erie, Pennsylvania, so I'm familiar with that white stuff that comes from the sky. Hopefully that's done. But first off, can we just do a little something fun right now? Can we cheer? I want to honor Pastor Dan and his wife, Raquel. Can we cheer for him like Syracuse just won the NCAA championship? And I know they're not in it this year, but hopefully sometime in the future. And I also want to honor their 4 kids. When they were born in the hospital, they didn't sign any waiver to become a pastor's kid. So when you see them, just say thank you. I know there's only one in the room tonight, and a grandbaby on the way or here. Let's go. Now the reason that I start there, yes, let's go. Now the reason I start there is because healthy churches don't just happen. They happen because leaders say yes, families sacrifice, and a community of people decide to live on mission together. And what I love about churches like this one is that when people come together around the heart of Jesus, incredible things happen. And I get to share a few of those cool stories today. I just want to do a brief overview of how Convoy got started. So our founder, Hal Donaldson, he was a journalist, and he was overseas, and he was able to interview Mother Teresa. And when he got up to her, she asked him, "What are you doing to help the poor and the suffering?" And he didn't want to lie to Mother Teresa, so he said, "Nothing." And she said, "Everybody can do something. Just do the next kind thing God puts in front of you." And that kind of lit a fire in his heart. So he put a hidden tape recorder in his coat, and he traveled to all the U.S. major cities, L.A., Chicago, Miami, New York, and he interviewed drug addicts, gang members, prostitutes, rode on the midnight shift, and he found out people are really hurting. So he went and bought $300 worth of groceries, put it in the back of a borrowed pickup truck, and started distributing it. And that spiraled into what Convoy of Hope is today. So what do we do? By the time you all wake up in the morning, we have fed and discipled 677,000 kids every single day. And we're only able to do that because of churches like you guys. We partner with the local church to help feed all of these kids. And here's the beautiful part. It's not just about filling their stomachs. For many of these children, that means a meal. They can go to school. They can learn. They can have a dream. They can think about their future. It means hope. And when we were in a country a little while back, we were at one of our children's feeding program, and this little boy started stuffing his socks, his coat, his pockets with all the food we were giving him. And I asked the translator, what is this little boy doing? And they said he's taking the food back home to his family. And ever since then, someone told me that, I just kind of sat there like, wow, we have it very good over here. Another way we deliver hope is through natural disasters. We've responded to over 800 natural disasters around the world. During disasters, we are the first ones there and the last ones out. You can imagine waking up with the roof from your house gone. We're actually in Jamaica right now from Hurricane Melissa. Most of the houses there, their roofs are completely gone. And last year, we responded to 99 disasters. There's 52 weeks in a year, so you can imagine how busy we were. Another way we deliver hope is through our farming program. Last year, we've trained over 49,000 farmers. In many of the communities we serve, farmers are struggling. A lot of them don't know what grows best in their soil. So out in Springfield, Missouri, we have greenhouses that have demonstration. We have soil types from all different countries that we're in, and we figure out which crops grow best in each soil. So then we can take that knowledge overseas, teach these farmers what grows best, so then they can have 10x, 15x, 20x of what they are currently growing to feed the whole community. The next way we deliver hope is through our women's empowerment program. Last year, we trained 78,000 women. And what does that look like? Our goal isn't just to provide short-term help, but to give them tools to build a sustainable future. So we come alongside women, teaching them how to start, run businesses, use the resources that are available in their community. And whether it's selling goods, raising livestock, or just creating services, these women are equipped to provide for their family. And the reason we do women empowerment instead of men is because women are just built different. That's really to it. A lot of times when we train men, they leave their community. And the women, when they get excited about something, their whole community changes. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So we have done what I've just talked about in 130 different countries, and we wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys. So we are just so grateful to have you guys as a partner, and thank you very much for everything you do. Here's a little snapshot of the numbers. So that $300 worth of groceries that our founder bought and put in the back of his pickup truck has turned into $3.5 billion worth of supplies delivered to date. Thank you guys very much for having me.